Recorded.
All right, let's talk about our final portion of cleaning up your Facebook group. This has been a 3-part series. We're going to do a tad bit of review, and today I'm going to talk to you about digging deeper into your groups and cleaning up some of the features you might or might not have, such as membership questions, your settings for who's approving your group members. We're going to dig into about 6 or 7 different groups that I have, and we're going to take a look at different purposes of groups. And this is going to be the last day of the Clean Up Your Group Challenge. So if you're here, please say hi. Let me know how the last 2 weeks have gone for you in the Clean Up Your Group Challenge. Have you found any hidden sales? Have you found any group members you haven't connected with in a long time? Now, I'm going to tell you today, I'm actually in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm getting on a plane soon. So I'm actually recording this via partially Zoom. I'm going to do a lot of screen sharing. The internet here is awful. And I couldn't buy the upgraded. They're like, yeah, that's not an option. So if you join me in the decluttering challenge, I had a lot of issues. So hopefully this will run smoothly today. So go ahead and say, hey, if you're here. I'm not doing StreamYard. I can't watch comments at the same time, but this is going to be fun. A couple quick reminders before we jump in. This is the last Monday of September. Next Monday, October 4th, Jake Dempsey will be here. He is with Project Broadcast. It's the texting system that I use. And if you guys are not on my texting list, text MBOB, MBOB, standing for Moms Building Online Businesses, to my number, and I'll type it in the chat box later. 618-417-7228. My number is 618-417-PCAT, 7228. So you can text MBOB and you'll get on my reminders. It's just one of the small ways I use Project Broadcast. But next Monday, October 4th, in this session, 10 a.m. Central, inside the Moms Building Online Businesses group, Jake will come in. He'll talk about why he created Project Broadcast, why you might want to integrate texting into your business. And there are groups set up for different companies, which is really, really cool. Okay? So if you do not have Project Broadcast yet, you can wait next week, learn more. If you want to get it now, just type Project Broadcast in the comments below. I'll get you my affiliate link. You'll get 500 free credits to start your account, and then you can see if you love it as much as I do, okay? And then following that, October 12th, and I'm going to do a screen share here in a second for this. October 12th is the Virtual Party Holiday Edition. Now, here's the important thing. It is happening in this group we're in right now, but you have to register. It's only $1 to register, okay? We don't do it as a free challenge. It's in our free group. We need you to register, so we dropped it to only $1. When you register, that's how you get entered into the 12 days of giveaways that we're going to be doing, which is going to be crazy, and you get the notes guide. Once you pay that $1, there's different packages you can buy optionally. Okay, there's a graphics pack that Vicki put together for all the graphics from October through January. There's a variety of those. There's an advanced workbook. There's a Trello board that Diane put together with all my party tools. And there is a VIP ticket that you can purchase where you'll get Zoom Q&A time with me. Okay, lots of bonuses in there, but you've got to get in for the $1. If you want to be an affiliate and share the challenge, help us find new people, not the people in this group already, reach out and find other people. I'll show you that page in a second here. And then you get the $1 when they sign up, and then you can get a portion of anything they buy because you're helping us share the challenge. If that intrigues you, type affiliate in the comments below. I know y'all have been waiting on that. It's a lot more work on the backside than I realized. Okay, so let's jump in. I'm going to first show you the virtual party sign up page. Then I'm going to show you, just do a lot of screen sharing today. My face will disappear. The dryer here didn't work, and it's all just going to be okay. It is what it is. Okay, so let's drop the screen share. Let me see if I can make my face somehow disappear. All righty then. And I want to take you into these pages here, okay? Okay, so first things first, before we jump into our content for today, Virtual Party Challenge Holiday Edition. This is your $1 sign up. The page is www.virtualpartychallenge.com. It starts with Halloween, but we'll move through all the different holidays. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh, you guys, this has been a mass work in progress. Get your sign up. Here's a little video of me and Christian explaining more about the challenge. Add your $1 to your cart. This gets you into the challenge with the live training and the bonus sessions. Some of those will be on Zoom only, so you do have to be registered. The challenge, basic challenge notes guide, then an entry into the 12 days of giveaways, and it's going to be amazing. So secure your ticket. You can read more if you've never come to challenge before. Yes, it is the basic content, but it's massively holified. We're going to have so much fun. Once you get your $1 ticket, you pay your $1. You'll see the upgrade if you want to add on the graphics pack, if you want to add on the other, the VIP ticket and that Trello board. All right, now if you want to do the affiliate, this is very, very simple. I can drop this in the comments below. It's literally just an easy sign up. Once it's completely ready to roll, you'll get an email that tells you exactly how to promote. We'll give you some content to send out on your email list, to your social media accounts, and it's literally so easy. You just sign up with whatever you want, create a free account, and then it will tell you that your affiliate application is waiting on approval from me. Okay? Okay, so that's enough about that. Are y'all ready to jump in to this whole thing that we've been doing with cleaning up our groups? If you have not said hey yet, please say hi. I am not doing as much video today because I couldn't use StreamYard. The internet is awful, and therefore I cannot see your comments. So I'll be sweeping back through later on, and just say hey if you're here. Let me know if you need in the virtual party challenge. Let me know if you want that affiliate link, and if you need the project broadcast link. All right, so to wrap up part 3 of our series, I want to take you a little bit further into some groups that I have today. Now, what we asked you to do over the last few weeks was we asked you to start really figuring out who are all of these people in your groups, okay? Now, in this group, I'm an admin, but I'm not the main creator. So I know when I go through this, these friends could be my leads. We could have mutual friends, and they're someone else's leads. That's important. If you have a shared group, you've got to have which of these people are my people. Now, another tracking tool or another tool that I use in my business is Group Track. And I have shared my link with that as well. If you still don't know what Group Track is, type Group Track. When you turn that on, you can see what just happened. I've got options by each person's name, and I can track them. I can link them to this group. Leslie is in other groups I'm in. I can tell Group Track if she's my lead, if she belongs to someone else. I can track everything I do with her. So I don't use it in this group right here. But however you're doing it on pen and paper, with Group Track, with an Excel sheet, which is how I do one of my other businesses. I haven't fully integrated it into technology yet. Who are these people? That was your first step. Are they your leads? Are they someone else's leads? So on and so forth, okay? Then what we started saying, all right, well, if they're your leads, so let me jump into one of my groups. Here's my Evergreen students, okay? These are all my students. So this is a different kind of group, but these are all my leads. But they're also converted into the program because they're in the Evergreen group. Now, if this were your party group, for example, and these are all your people that you brought in, when you're looking through the different people, you have to establish a stage. So this should all be review. You should establish a stage for where this person is at in the process with you. And we have a Trello board. We give this to Evergreen. You can do it on a Google Sheet. You can do it on pen and paper. But is Diane, and obviously this is not a true scenario, but is Diane a lead where she hasn't actually been exposed to my products, program, opportunity, or service yet? Is she a prospect where she has been exposed but she hasn't decided to purchase yet? Is she a customer? Now I need to serve her as a customer. Is she a team member? Now I need to train her as a team member, okay? So you've got to know where people are at. That is everything you should have done. Then what we talked about last week was, okay, based on where people are at, try to get into a conversation. We talked about different hacks that you can do, automation, and move them to the next stage. So if Kristen was a lead, moving her to where she's exposed, get her to the party. If Vicki has been to the party and she's interested in the products but hasn't made a purchase yet, getting reconnected with why she was interested and making her an offer to make a purchase, book a party. If Aubrey had become a guest at the party and had some questions but didn't about the business but didn't take me up on getting that information, touching base with her again and saying, hey, connect the dots. This is what we talked about. Hey, Aubrey, I know that you were a guest of so-and-so at a party a few weeks ago. You had some curiosity or questions about our starter kit. Is that something that you're interested in learning more about? Have you ever thought about doing a business like this? So going through your complete list of members, connecting with where you met them, where you left off with them, and how to move them forward in the process with you, okay? So this group right here, now we're going to move into today's topic of training. This group right here is I guess you would parallel it to a customer group. So we talked in the beginning of this series, what type of groups do you have? Now, there's different types of groups, and we're going to dig into these a little bit more deeply depending on the types of groups you have. This is a value group. It's kind of a prospecting group. It's not really set up as a prospecting group because we're not purposefully sharing our products opportunity. So I call it a value group because I'm really giving value around healthy eating, lifestyle. We do some challenges in here. It's to provide value and to identify leads or people coming in who might be qualified and actually need to get in front of more purposeful information so that they can be a prospect and we can convert them to a customer, okay? So in this kind of group, I don't do company names, I don't do parties. Every once in a while we'll do challenges. It's more very value driven around clean eating and healthy living. When we dig into the inside, you're going to see how I identify people who need to move into a different group or who need more information, okay? So value group is the basic, biggest group you can probably have. Then you might have a party group, and I had one open earlier. Okay, so a party group is where people know that they're coming in to be exposed to your products, your service, your opportunity, and that's the main purpose of this group. It is much like a prospecting group, all right? Because it's a party group, and this is what we teach in our Evergreen program, okay? We will open up Evergreen one more time in October 14th. So if you need on the wait list for that, type Evergreen. That's it for the year. We're going to open it up in October, and then come November and December, we're going to be focusing on just some program enhancements and working in our businesses for the holidays and taking some time with our family. And so inside the Evergreen program, we teach you how to create a party group. Now, we actually combine some features of a value group and a prospecting group and a customer group all into one to simplify our businesses, okay? So the main group we teach our students to have is a party group. When people come in here, they should be very intentionally exposed to your products. So tonight there's a party. Here's all the new members that came in this week. They should not just be floating around in this group for a bit. They should be getting to the party on Monday. This should be very purposeful, very intentional. And when they come to the party on Monday, just like I teach you guys in the virtual party challenge, it will be very easy to follow up, to ask them what they liked best, to see which package they want, to see how they want to get involved because they came in for the purposeful presentation, right? Now, every once in a while, some people will not be invited by a host. People will not be invited purposefully for the party. Maybe they came in, and I don't know, Kristen, if there's guides set up in here. Let's take a peek. Okay. Maybe they came in because they just want to know a little bit more about style. And they didn't realize there was something to sell here or buy here. Sometimes that will happen. Maybe they came in because she had some guides about makeup or skincare. If that happens, we still want to very quickly get people in front of a party. Like, hey, you're in the party group. We're going to be live on Tuesday or Monday. Join us live. That's what our purpose of a party group is, okay? Now, another type of group you might have, it looks like I shut mine down. Let me reopen it up. Another type of group you might have is a customer group. Now, for me, I consider my VIP group my customer group. So I don't have a VIP group that's just for anybody. You need to have made a purchase from me to be here, okay? So we're going to look at the inside guts of these things. But when this happens, okay, and when you become a customer of mine, then you come into this group. Then I share, then my customers share. I do loyalty rewards. I share personal things. It's not as much selling and teaching people about the things they may not already know about because they're already customers. They love the product. It's more about nurturing that customer relationship and moving them forward, getting repeat sales, getting referrals. We also do stream, and I know the internet's incredibly slow here. We also do stream the party from Tuesday night, and we teach you how to do this. We multi-stream the party into different groups. Now, this is not jewelry. This was me saying, isn't it funny when your husband's like, you don't need any more jewelry? I'm like, oh, really? They all do something different. I need them all. Okay. Anyway, so there's different groups. So the other group I have, sometimes we do challenges. You guys, we did a pop-up challenge group. And Evergreen, I'm going to be talking to you more specifically about this tomorrow during our group coaching time. This was a blast. This was a different way to create a group that's not going to be evergreen. It's not going to go on forever and ever, although now that we've done it once, people are asking if we will do it again, so it could turn into an evergreen group. We very quickly grew a group. We collaborated, and we made it purposeful around decluttering, but it was sponsored by network marketers, and then we got to do a little party last night, sharing our products and giving one of them away to different people who participated. Okay, you've got all these different groups. Which groups are you using? My main group, if you were a brand new girl and you came into Evergreen, I'm going to say build out a party group, because a party group has the most things built into one, and we teach you how to do this completely in our program. The second, and you can do this alone or you can do this with a team. That's always a question. There's tons of logistics behind this. This is why we have a complete program around it. You need help. People with six and 7 figure income earners with thousands on their team, their group will look different than the newbie, right? But we all do the same basic concept. The other type of group that I recommend you have, and I didn't do this right away. I did not do this right away. I hosted my first launch party. I did all my time in my party group, and then about a month and a half later, once I had some customers, I opened a VIP group. I don't stress over how often I post in here. I do not use third-party posting. It's just me and my customers hanging out. That really establishes that relationship more closely with just me. Now, if your party group is just you, you probably don't need 2 separate groups, especially for a while. But this is with multiple other people. It grows pretty quickly, and its main purpose is to get them to the party, help them meet other people, divide and conquer. And so I want to take you just a little bit into a few key features in each of these groups, and then our training time will be over for the moms group. And Evergreen, we're going to dig into this more in our group coaching time together tomorrow, okay? So let's go with, let's just go with this group since it's open. Let's dig into some things that when you're cleaning up your group, you've already gone through your members list. So you've cleaned up what exists, right? Now, the next thing we're going to do is before we get new people, we're going to clean up some of the features. And we talked about a bit of this in the very beginning of the challenge, okay? We talked about make sure your membership questions are set up so that you can collect information from people that's going to help you move forward with them. Who invited you to the group? What's your email? Are you guys building an email list? I hope so. One of the things we talked about was, do you ever have people come in to the group and they get accepted and they're not a qualified prospect, and you're like, how did that happen? You need to go into your group settings and you need to go down to see who is allowed to be accepting members into the group. In my opinion, it should not be anyone in the group. In fact, Kristen, this is your group. You might have done that on purpose, but because of the hostesses. But in my groups, I do not let anyone else besides the admins and moderators approve. I'm going to go ahead and switch that, and then Kristen, I'm going to ask you. Because otherwise, someone else is going to approve the membership. I will not collect the email, and I will not see who invited them into the group, okay? Who can pre-join? I don't have anybody in most of my groups be able to pre-join, but let's say it is my virtual party challenge, like alumni group. Well, then you can be approved if you took the challenge in a private group. So go through those, double check that before you go add any more people. Make sure some of this stuff is set up for success, okay? Some other little things you guys can do that just makes it fun. Go change the name of your group and give it a unique name. And Kristen, I'm going to click on this. Kristen called it Sparkle and Shine Party Group. You may be able to name it the exact name of the title of your group, or you may not be able to if someone else has it taken already, okay? Now, and that's just a few basics. Now we go very deeply into all these settings in our full program. A couple other things you guys can do to clean up your group and start getting more results is use hashtags. So let's go ahead and jump into a different group. For the 4R Decluttering Challenge, I have a couple of hashtags. Here's one called After Photos, okay? Now what you can do is when you hashtag something, it becomes a group topic. So now you can click on topics and people can go through and whatever topics are listed, they can click on that and it will pull up all of the posts in that group that used that topic, which is super, super cool. So now if people did hashtag their photo after photos, it's so much easier in this specific case for me to find it. So that's kind of an instruction we gave them. We told them like hashtag your photo after photos, okay? Inside of my bigger party group, in fact, let's just look at this one. Let's see if this one has topics. I don't remember if we used it here. In my other party group, nope, we don't use them much here. In my other party group, we use topics and we also use guides quite a bit. So here you can go to topics and you can see the different topics, 38 posts, 35 posts, 34 posts, that if you will hashtag things, this makes it easy for your group to stay organized and it makes it easy for people to find similar type posts because guess what? If they're scrolling through the group and they find a certain post in that topic, then they're going to see all the other types of posts that fell under that. It helps you organize the information, especially if you have, like in this example, a company that has a lot of products, okay? Now, the other thing you guys can do to clean up your group is use your guides. This is a setting. You have to go set up in your settings to turn this on. Some of you may have seen this. If you're in any of our groups, go to guides. You do have to kind of teach your group how to use the guides, but the guides can organize content in a different way than the topics. So we don't put everything into guides, but we might put more things into, hashtag, and then put some things into the guides that are the main key things, okay? The other thing to organize your group is announcements, and I'm going to give you a couple tips to grow your group, and then our time will be done. So in announcements, you can put any post in the announcements, all right? So you just hit the 3 dots, you move it to announcements, and then you'll have a choice to pin it to the top. So this is already moved. When people come in, whatever is in the announcements, there's also this thing called featured now, it stays at the top, and that helps people more easily find the information that is most important. Now during a party, we'll switch and we'll pin the videos up to the top instead of that welcome post, and then when we reset for the week, then we repin the welcome post up to the top so that people know everything that's going on. This is all still in the announcements, but you can switch which one is pinned to the top, okay? All right, so a couple tips. If you feel like, all right, my group is organized, I've cleaned it up, I've decluttered my group, I've got out the junk, I can tell what's going on, I am ready for more people. And this is not all the features. Events are a huge one. We teach this in our program. I'm not going to go into this in this basic time we're talking together, but using events within your group can massively create clarity, can really help you get more people to the live presentations and the things you're doing that are special in your group. But once you're really ready for more people, the very first step that I encourage you guys to do is start putting you into the group, okay? If you can scroll a group and all it is the product sales and you never see people living real life using these real products, and I know this is not going to load because the internet quality is awful, but pretend you can see these people. If you're not seeing a mixture, and when I do Facebook audits, we talk about this a lot, if you're not seeing a mixture of real people in their real life, really using your products, really wearing your clothes, really wearing your jewelry, and all it is product sales, people are going to wear out and you're probably not going to grow your group. Here is a post from a customer, okay? So one of the things we love to do is to encourage our customers to come in and comment and participate and post, not just us, okay? So growing your group, one of the key things you can do is start doing more live video. It does not have to be on our complete system that we have with our full agenda, because this is a different type of group. It's been in existence longer. It's more of a and party group, okay? So over in my other groups that I showed you the different types of groups, what you do in there will depend on the type of group it is. The schedule you build out will depend on the audience. Are they engaging? Keep it very, very simple. Start with something super basic. Keep it easy. The very first thing you can do, if you have like a VIP group and it's customers, just go live and show yourself wearing your products. Go live in your hotel room and talk about the pieces that you took for travel, right? Make it real life and start putting you into the group. In your real life, looking fancy, looking not fancy, whatever the case may be. So you can go into my group in my VIP and you can see the videos that I've done. And look, Stacy even did one. That are a mixture of these things, okay? The other thing you guys can do is start having a purposeful live time that is geared in moving people forward. So when we do that, obviously, for us, it's a party every week. I also do lunchtime chat. So here's me doing a lunchtime chat. Here's me doing a lunchtime chat. Every Tuesday, I just go in and I share a little bit of a different perspective of, the business or the products or what I got that week, and just start purposefully doing that. And then the last idea I'll give you guys is you can do a challenge or a workshop maybe, if you don't call them parties, just like we did like with the decluttering challenge. And it doesn't have to be in a completely separate pop-up group. We chose to do this in a pop-up group because it was 6 different vendors, 6 different companies that were collaborating. You could totally host some kind of value-driven challenge, 3-day workshop, 3-day clean eating program, 3-day don't wash your hair challenge, and that can bring a lot of life to your group. But it's important before you do that, make sure your group is organized, make sure you have it together. All right, I'm going to stop the screen share and come back. Make sure you have it together. Make sure you know what to do with people as they're coming in. You have your system built out for who they are, how you met them, and how to help them move forward, okay? Okay, so in case you missed it in the beginning, I'm in a hotel, my internet's cruddy, I have not read any comments, and if you have seen anything and it has been helpful, let me know. Our next event is next Monday at 10 a.m. Central with Jake Dempsey from Project Broadcast. And if you don't know anything about Project Broadcast, it's the texting system I use. You can text, if you want to test it out, there's 2 words. You can text MBOB, MBOB, to get on my reminders for this Moms Building Online Businesses group. And you can text that to my number, which is 618-417-PCAT. So it's 618-417-7228. Somebody type that in the comments below. If you text MBOB, you'll get on my reminders for special events in our moms group. If you text Sparkle, you can test out my Sparkle alerts. If you text the word Sparkle to that same number, you'll see what I offer people who come to a party or who are party guests or customers to get in on my Sparkle alerts. So you can test out a few ways I use it. I've also done texting parties. If you want the Project Broadcast affiliate link, type Project Broadcast or come back next Monday. Learn all about it from Jake, okay? I have an affiliate link. You get 500 free credits, all right? and y'all can learn about it. Then I'm going to screen share this last thing in case you guys missed it. Please go get registered for the virtual party challenge. It is super, super, super important that you do this. Virtual party challenge. It is $1. We're doing it inside of this group instead of a pop-up group, but we do need you to register. We do need you to pay the $1, okay? If you don't want to take the challenge, it's okay. But if you pay the $1, you're going to get into the full 3 live days of training, the bonus sessions, you'll get the notes guide and the giveaways. It's the only way to get it is to register, and then you'll see the optional packages, and if you got any, let me know what you think. We are doing this holiday style. So yes, invite your teams. And I shared earlier, if you want to be an affiliate and officially get credit when you refer people, not people we already know, but new people to the challenge, type the word affiliate in the comments below. Type the word affiliate in the comments below. We'll send you the link. It's free to sign up. And when you help us find new people that come to the challenge, you get the $1 and you get a portion of anything else that they purchase if they do any upgrades, okay? All right, well, I am going to go finish trying to dry my hair, get on a plane, go home and see my kids tonight. I hope this has been helpful. It's been very random, very impromptu, but hopefully fun, and just any feedback is great on things you would love to see in this group for us to do for you guys. Next week, Project Broadcast, then the virtual party challenge. Then I'm going to have Jenny Bellinger. If y'all saw, I was in the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Summit. She's coming in to do some stuff with leadership. I've got some Evergreen students who are learning some new things that are going to be teaching us in November. It's going to be a blast. All right, go work your businesses. Turn your excuses into your reasons and just go take imperfect action, wet hair and all. All right, bye for now.